everyone. Welcome back to our Beyond the Building 2-week series on thriving in challenging times. I don't know if you have noticed, but in our community, in our nation, and globally, people are rising up in crazy ways to take care of the needs of each other. It's like everybody is rallying together. I'll bet that you've done the same thing. You know, you're at home and you've got your own demands. You've got children that are asking a lot, and husbands and parents you're taking care of, and there are all these neighbors you didn't even know you had because now they're outside because they can't go anywhere. There's needs at work, there's needs in the healthcare community, and your church has needs, and you are so motivated to help out and give and share your resources. And week 1 went by and we're all in, and week 2, and we're in week 3 right now. And do you notice that you're running dry a little bit? Do you feel like I want to give, I just don't have much in there? Here's the thing. You can't give what you don't have. It's like this sponge. The more I keep trying to pour water into these different cups, there's a point where no matter how hard I squeeze, nothing's coming out. And that happens when we keep on giving and giving and giving to other people, but we don't take time to refill. When you're finding yourself running out of that water, you're actually running out of patience. You find yourself getting more irritable, and the very people that you were motivated to help before become irritations to you. They're annoying. You resent them. You know what it's time for? It's time to take care of you. Psalm 119, 114 says, God, you are my place of quiet retreat. I wait for your word to renew me. That word retreat is interesting. It means to go away, to withdraw to a quiet place. It's one of the definitions of retreat. You're like, well, I don't have time to go away on a retreat. Well, you have an ability in your own home, whatever that looks like, to retreat and be with him. It means I need to take time to take care of me, to refill. I'm back in the water, right? Back in the living water. And I'm refilling what I need so that when people are asking me for help, I have it to give. You know, Jesus modeled that. He gave and he gave and he healed and he raised the dead and he cast out demons, and he got tired. So how many times have you read in the Gospels where Jesus got up early before the sun rose and he went away to be with the Father, just himself? It's a retreat. It can be very small. You know, I remember when my kids were little and those rainy days like today where everybody's in the house and the tensions, they start irritating each other, and I could feel myself getting upset. I would put myself in a timeout. It was a retreat. I would go into the bathroom, shut the door, and stand at the sink and say, God, you need to just help me with your perspective. I'm surrendering my attitude before I open my mouth. Give me the grace that I need for this moment. That little retreat enabled me to come back out and be the mom he called me to be. Another thing you can do is to protect your time with the Lord. Set a boundary. You know, when everybody's here at the house together all the time, it's hard to set boundaries, and kids don't understand that. They're very demanding. Sometimes spouses and other family don't understand it. Set a boundary. When my kids were little, they couldn't read their clock. And so what I did was I said, Mommy needs her time with Jesus, and you can't come downstairs until it's 7 o'clock. They didn't understand it's 7. So I put a 7, I drew a 7 next to their clock and said, wait until you see the 7s line up. Then you can come downstairs. That clock would turn 7, I would hear the 4 little feet come running down the steps. And they're like, are you done your time with Jesus? I'm going to hug them and I'll say, yes, I am. You see, I take the time to refill because I cannot pour into my kids. I couldn't pour into my husband or my family until I took that time with Jesus alone. So follow his example. Take time to refill. Take time to refocus. Allow his word to just pour into your heart. His word comforts you. It encourages you. It gives you some direction on how you should creatively go about your day. His Holy Spirit who lives inside of you, he promises to give you everything that you need to have a really good day. Doesn't mean it's easy, but he helps you be able to pour into others what they need. Look, we don't know how long this time at home will be, but after we're even released to go back into normal life, whatever that looks like, we are still going to have people needing things from us. This is a principle for the rest of your life. Take time to refill in his presence, just like Jesus did, and you will find that you don't run dry. and all the things that God asks you to do, you'll have it in you. Remember, you can't give what you don't have. So thrive this week. Take time for a personal retreat.